A lot of people complain about poor calf development, and I'm going to just spend a couple of minutes of your time going through some variations of calf training, but more importantly, explain to you that calf training is actually part of your body. It's a body part that needs to be worked out, just like any other body part. Where most people fail is that they tend to tag calf training on towards the end of a workout. Now, unfortunately, if you tag something on, it's going to be a lagging body part. So if you really want to bring your calves up to the point where they're a proud body part, you've got to allow a set period of time within each week, within your training program, to train that muscle group rather than just go through one exercise just to get a little bit of blood flow and psychologically give yourself the reassurance that at least you've trained your calves. Now, quite a long time ago I was told by Charles Baldwin that calf training really needs at least 100 repetitions. Now, I kind of went away and thought to myself, really, does it need to be that excessive? Well, I don't claim to have the biggest calves in the world. I always said that it was a weaker body part of mine, but over the years, I have relentlessly trained my calves. I've trained them Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Friday. I've trained them high reps, low reps. I've trained them with various different feet positions, but they responded and they grew. One of the biggest things when I do volume training for calves is that I don't do any less than 100 repetitions. The other thing I do, and I make sure I do, is always ensure that I do a full stretch on the calf and a full contraction. I also ensure when I bring it down into a stretch that I'm not trying to bounce out of the weight. I'm actually taking the stretch of the calf through the full range and then up to the top range. Now, a lot of people with poor foot mobility tend to lift onto the outside of their calves. It's all good and well to train the lateral portion of the calves. When you want to focus on the medial portion, ensure that you're also pushing through your toe. Now, this machine is a seated calf machine, predominantly focusing on the soleus muscle. And when you do a standing calf, you predominantly work on the gastrocnemius. Now, when people want a lot of depth to their calf muscles, they need to be training the soleus muscle. And if a lot of people aren't using the seated calf in the variation, the calves aren't getting enough variation through the training programs, and you're going to stunt the growth of your calves. So think of this, 100 repetitions minimum. You must get frequency. Start off with training once a week, move to twice a week, move to 3 times a week. Vary repetition ranges, so heavy reps, medium reps, light reps, okay? Make sure there's a lot of blood flow to the calves. Ensure you're training through a full range, and ensure that you're getting a full contraction. Make sure you're not bouncing, and make sure you have as much variation in equipment you possibly can get. Good luck.